Hey there, what's up guys? This is Useless Mango, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys what I believe are the top 5 best DLCs that Rockstar have added to GTA Online up until now. Now if you do go on to enjoy the video, then be sure to smack that like button as it really helps me a ton, and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new and you like my GTA 5 content. With that out of the way, let's get it started. Okay, so by far my favourite DLC to date has to be the Heist DLC. We were waiting what felt like years for it to come out, and when it did, it changed the game forever. Now I'm not just talking in terms of being able to play the heist themselves and earn shed loads of cash, but the amount of vehicles, clothing and other unlocks that were added to the game were unbelievable, and pretty much everyone still uses them to this day. Now I know that this was to be expected regarding the size of the update, but it seems to be one of the few DLCs that's actually survived, and what I mean by this is that other DLCs that came out earlier or even after Heist came out were hyped about for a couple of weeks, then we didn't really hear much from them again. So now in GTA Online, it's very rare to see someone find the old Vestra jet that came out with the business DLC back on last gen, despite the fact that it's still an amazing plane to fly, and it's simply because that the update wasn't made to last. Moving on to the second DLC on this list, and that has to be the Executives and Other Criminals DLC that came out back in December of 2015. Now like Heists, this update will last, but mainly only because of two aspects: the yachts and the VIP system, which have become two very important aspects of GTA Online simply because they reward the player. Now you might be thinking, well, how does spending millions on a yacht reward the player? And the simple answer is, you have a yacht. It's something new that we haven't seen before in GTA Online, and it enables you to do the best paying VIP mission of the lot, which is piracy prevention. And in terms of the VIP system, the work you can do when playing as a bodyguard or VIP is just so much different because the rewards are mostly massive and everyone wants to take a cut, meaning that unlike a free mode event, players are put up against each other to fight what could be your next trip to the customs or next step closer to the new car you want to buy. And that's actually a great way to lead into our next DLC on this list, because it actually is the free mode events update. Now like Heists and Executives and Other Criminals, people like the events because they're game changing and something to do if you've got nothing to do in GTA Online, or you can compete against your friends without having to mess around with lobbies and loading screens. You can just jump into a GTA Online session and there, instant head to head games for everyone to compete in. Now even though the free mode events update didn't add any cars, guns or clothing, it did add a ton of new game modes that are fun and easy to compete in, and above all, they actually pay pretty well, so instead of just being a cheap gimmick to add as a DLC, it is actually worth playing and competing for first place. Next up on the list is Ill-Gotten Gains Part 1 and 2. Now the reason I'm not doing these two DLCs separately is because technically the two packs that were released were part of one DLC package, Ill-Gotten Gains. The reason why I've added this one to the list is because of the amount of items they added to the game. So over the course of the two packs we received a total of 12 new vehicles, 3 new weapons and a metric ton of new and expensive clothing items. Now Ill-Gotten Gains as a whole was not that game changing, however it did bring the new Toro that went on to be used with the yachts, the Vappuccino which went on to become a lowrider, and it brought two of the fastest supercars we've ever seen in the game. They were the Pegassi Osiris and the Progen T20. Okay, so last but certainly not least, we have the Festive Surprise 2014 and 2015. And the reasoning for this DLC is simple: the snow. Now even though the DLC is not around all year long, when it is around, it is by far the most fun. Just being able to have snowball fights with your friends was a massive game changer when it came out back in 2014, and Rockstar treated us again with the 2015 Festive Surprise. In my opinion, Rockstar did an excellent job in allowing us to celebrate the festive season in GTA Online with of course the addition of snow, the Christmas trees in our apartments and in the city square, and also the clothing. The Festive Surprise update will always be one of my favourite DLCs for GTA Online, and hopefully Rockstar will bring it back in the coming years. Let me know down in the comments section what is your favourite DLC so far. Do you disagree with my top 5, or do you have a different reason for liking one of the DLCs on the list? As always, be sure to let me know down in the comments section down below. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys today. If you did go on to enjoy the video, then be sure to drop it a like rating and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new and you like my GTA 5 content. With that said, stay awesome, and I'll see you guys in the next video.